Hi, today I'm going to show you the basic functions of starting a Google Doc. So, as you can see right here, I have my drive full of things that I've worked on over the years, and you see a whole bunch of options on this side. This is so you can share documents with each other. This is to see some of the recent documents. These are the shared ones, and these are the recent ones that I recently opened. You got Google Photos, Start ones, and then Trash. But today we're going to start a new one. Now, as you can see, we have a folder, which you can start a new folder to add documents into. Not doing that today. Or we can upload files. And when you upload a file, once it pops up, you'll see that I could upload any of my files that I wanted to do before. It could be even Microsoft, and I could open them up in Google Doc. But not doing that today either. And then folder upload, I can upload an entire folder that I have. But today we're going to do a Google Doc. So, as you can see in this Google Doc, it has lots of functions. It works a lot like Microsoft Word, which I know that a lot of us are familiar with. And once it finally starts, you can see that you can share the item with others. You can make a new one over this one, open other ones, and rename it. When always starting a new doc, you always want to rename it because often it saves automatically, so you always want to know what you have going on. So we're going to title this First Doc. And after you title it First Doc, you can see that you have a whole bunch of other options. You can move it, you can push it to the trash, publish it to the web, email it. So let's say that you want to email as an attachment. Now, a lot of programs like Blackboard for MSU or other programs for your school and such don't open Google Doc. So we can change it into a Microsoft Word, rich text, a PDF, so the attachment can go through and the person can be able to open it. But I'm going to go ahead and copy a text right here. So we can go ahead and make some changes to it. So this is Three Little Kittens, and as you could see, we can do a lot of stuff to this. We can highlight it and change the color. It's the color scheme right here. We can underline it. So if we want to underline the title, we can underline it right here. What if we want to make all this italic? This is right here. Or what if we want to make it bold and italic? And if you want to take off one, you just need to click it again. You know if you have it on when it's embolded right there. You can also change the text style into the title, subtitle, heading, and such. And also the format, which you can find here. There's not as many fonts as Microsoft Word, but there's plenty. But my all-time favorite is Times New Roman. So we can go ahead and put that right here. And we can even change the font. And it goes up to 96, but you can always type it in for a bigger number. We could do 14. Just so you guys can see how it can change. And then over here, we have insert links. So if you ever want to insert a link, you can just paste your link right there. Let's say I wanted to use MSU Denver link. And I could just paste the link right there and put apply, and then that link's right there so you can go into it. And we could also add comments. So if I wanted to remind myself of something that I wanted to do, I could always be like, start here. Which is really helpful. And then we can also align it to the left or in the middle, on the right, going down. Do lots of functions, and we can even do the spacing. Usually things need to be double spaced. Sometimes all the spaces is right there. Or if you want to get it numbered. If you just don't want it the regular number, you can always push this little arrow right here, and you can have it so it could be like a different format and such, as well as different bullet points. Lots of different options for all your needs. And we also have the redo. So let's say undo. So let's say if we wanted to just go back on all that, we can just go back to our liking of whatever we wanted. Or we can go forward. And as you can see, it keeps saving my progress. So anything that I've done is in this little save menu. So I can even go back to different times. So if you accidentally delete things, you can always go back to a time before and find it again. And you can even click restore this version. So Google Docs really tries to help you just in case little accidents happen. And one more thing I'd like to show, well, two more things, would be the print option. So you can always print this document off if you wanted to. And it keeps the same format, so there's no problems with that at all. Or you can share. Like I was saying before, you could share this to other people. So if I wanted to share this to my other email, I just click it in there. I can have a note like this is my first document. Oops. And then I can go ahead and send it. And then it's shared with that one person. So these were kind of the basics of Google Doc, and hopefully it helped a lot.